Many individuals are reporting hearing Micah Miller say, "Bear Bluff," rather than the originally heard "Fair Bluff," in her 911 call on April 27, 2024. There has also been some debate as to whether the call came from her cell phone or if the call was made from Lumber River State Park, since there is no cell service in that area, or if someone else made the call using an AI-generated voice of Micah and spoofed the cell phone number and location. Let's break this down. In the context of swatting, the same process could be applied to the situation involving Micah Miller's 911 call on April 27. Swatting typically involves a malicious individual making a false report to emergency services to provoke a large, armed police response. In Micah's case, someone could have used AI-generated voice technology to imitate her voice and make a false 911 call, claiming she was planning to kill herself. This hypothetical scenario could have been carried out in two ways. Spoofing the call from Micah's cell phone. The person responsible could have used technology to spoof the call, making it appear as though it came directly from Micah's cell phone. This would make the call seem legitimate to emergency services, as it would appear to be coming from her device, thereby increasing the urgency of the response. 3 examples of caller ID spoofing. 1. Third-party apps/services. There are apps and online services that allow users to enter a fake number that will appear on the recipient's caller ID. These services work by routing the call through their own network, replacing the real number with the one chosen by the user. 2. VoIP services. Voice over Internet Protocol (VoIP) services can also be used for spoofing. These services allow calls to be made over the Internet, and users can often configure the caller ID to display any number they choose. 3. Hacking or SIM cloning. In more sophisticated scenarios, someone could clone a SIM card or hack into a system to directly manipulate the caller ID information sent to the recipient. 2. Faking the location. The call could have been made from a different location entirely but manipulated to appear as though it originated from Lumber River State Park, a place where Micah was supposedly located. This technique could involve spoofing the GPS data or using software to mask the true origin of the call. In either scenario, the emergency responders would believe they were dealing with a real and immediate threat to Micah's life by Micah at Lumber River State Park. The result could be a rapid and significant deployment of resources, including law enforcement, to the specified location. This mirrors the swatting process, where false information is used to manipulate authorities into taking drastic action. The use of AI-generated voice and location spoofing adds a layer of deception, making it even harder for authorities to discern the truth, potentially leading to dangerous and unintended consequences. 3 examples of GPS spoofing. 1. GPS spoofing apps. There are apps available for smartphones that can fake the device's GPS location. These apps trick the phone's GPS system into thinking it's in a different place, which can then be used to mislead services that rely on location data. 2. Manipulating network signals. More advanced methods involve manipulating network signals or using special hardware to broadcast fake GPS signals. This method can deceive the phone's GPS system and make it appear as though the device is in a different location. 3. VoIP services with location spoofing. Some VoIP services not only allow number spoofing but can also manipulate the location data transmitted during the call, making it look like the call is coming from a different place. While these technologies exist, it's important to note that spoofing is illegal in many places, especially when used for fraudulent or malicious purposes. Misusing these techniques can lead to serious legal consequences, including fines and imprisonment. Authorities are also increasingly using sophisticated tools to detect and trace spoofed calls, making it harder to avoid detection. The potential for abuse, as seen in scenarios like swatting, highlights the dangers of spoofing technology and the importance of using it responsibly, if at all. New information continues to be revealed every day, and it is clear that so much is still unknown. As so many continue seeking justice for Micah, others seek preventing exposure of the truth at all costs. We know the Robeson County Sheriff's Department requested the assistance of the South Carolina FBI. We know the North Carolina FBI is not investigating anything related to Micah's death. So, please let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you for watching and for seeking justice for Micah.